In today's modern world, everything is constantly changing, yet some things remain the same. Here's the reality. A man should be capable of handling himself in any situation. There are skills that every man needs to master, regardless of the times we live in. Some people might watch this video and think, this is toxic masculinity. It's understandable. We are dealing with a pandemic of weak men who have been brainwashed into believing that men and women are the same. In this video, we will discuss 6 skills every man must master in life. Number 1, knowing how to fight. It doesn't matter whether you are a businessman, a doctor, or a comedian. If you don't know how to fight, you lack masculinity. While everyone should avoid getting into brawls or street fights, basic fighting skills are essential. Let's consider a situation that could happen to you. You might be walking down the street with your wife one day, and some guy walks by and slaps her on the butt. What would you do? You can't rely on calling the police because he won't stand around and wait for them to arrive. You could choose to ignore it completely, but you would lose both your woman's respect and your own self-respect. No one should be able to touch the people you love and care about without consequences. It would surprise you how many men today would choose to ignore the situation and try to rationalize why they did nothing. One of your duties as a man is to protect your loved ones. By ignoring a situation like this, you sacrifice your own honor and give up your role as a protector. Listen closely. Never start a fight if you can avoid it, but you might find yourself in a situation where you have no choice but to defend yourself. If that's the case, you'd better know how to deliver a good old knuckle sandwich. End it as quickly as possible by throwing a knockout blow. Open your opponent up with a few fakes, and once he drops his guard, send a powerful straight punch right to his chin. Lights out. However, if you do it wrong, you'll hurt yourself more than your opponent. So don't fool yourself into thinking you can fight. Actually learn how to fight. Number 2, the ability to diffuse conflict. This skill directly follows knowing how to fight. No matter how strong or masterful you are in the art of fighting, always try diplomacy and stern persuasion to calm down an escalating situation. Knowing how to simmer tempers down or break up a fight makes you a leader. It's like when all the male gorillas stop their shenanigans when the alpha male gorilla walks in. The alpha male can keep other male gorillas in line because of who he is. The ability to diffuse conflict can only be truly mastered by someone who can also be dangerous. This is why knowing how to fight and the ability to diffuse conflict go hand in hand. Number 3, have a strong presence. Have you ever noticed that some men have a strong presence? A presence that commands respect even without saying a word when they walk into a room. What if I told you it's not some magical gift these men have, but a skill that can be learned? This presence is an accumulation of many small things and habits. Be a strong man with a firm handshake. Look people in the eye when you talk to them and walk with your chest out. When you make eye contact with another man, nod your head and acknowledge them. The truth is that charisma is a learned behavior, a skill developed much like learning to walk or practicing vocabulary in a new language. I will say that many guys fake these things, and it never works. Everyone recognizes a faker. The guy who squeezes hands as hard as he can or stares people in the eyes to intimidate them. Don't be that guy. The best way to learn this skill is to surround yourself with real men. Observe what they do and learn from them. This could be your own father, a mentor, or other men you know from a fighting club. Fighters are often the most respectful and peaceful guys, yet they command respect and carry themselves well. Number 4, the ability to think critically. Thinking deeply on a range of topics will help you become a much better conversationalist. It will also give you the mental faculty to improve your overall quality of life and make better decisions. The first step to critical thinking is to consider more than one point of view. As I always say on this channel, don't believe everything you're told, but also don't believe everything you think you know. It's easier said than done, but critical thinking requires you to leave your opinions and biases at the door and embrace other information. Just because you've always done something a certain way doesn't mean it's the right way. Question your assumptions and beliefs. Be open to considering different points of view and the validity of other arguments. You might just learn something new. Number 5, financial literacy. Arguably, the greatest letdown of schools, universities, and colleges is the lack of financial education we receive. Most guys go through life having no clue how to treat money, make good financial decisions, and set themselves up for financial freedom. We are raised to believe you need a job where you earn a salary, nothing more. If you start shifting your financial mindset, you can begin making changes for the better. A famous finance book that has helped many people see money differently is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Start learning about money as soon as possible. This is a crucial life skill. Number 6, handling stress. How you manage stress is directly linked to your success. The man who panics and crumbles under pressure will never outperform the one who remains rational and thinks critically during tough times. Stress is a part of everyone's life. As a man, you will take on more and more responsibilities, which can become stressful. Many stressful situations arise because we procrastinate. If you often find yourself doing things last minute, feeling rushed, and trying to catch up, chances are you procrastinate. Take control by writing out everything you need to do and their deadlines. Just writing your list can reduce stress. Prioritize urgent and important tasks and give each your full attention until it's completed before moving to the next. Soon, you will be proactive rather than reactive. Both women and men should aim to become stronger. However, women are often forgiven for not being able to handle pressure, but men are not. Men carry the burden of performance and must handle pressure. Do not complain about it. This channel will help you become strong in all areas of life. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.